Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Michael David, and this video is going to be a little bit different today. I decided to do the TMI tag that I've been seeing all over YouTube. My sister's been on YouTube for years and she keeps telling me all the different trends that are going on, and I decided to give it a shot. So basically all I'm going to be doing is just answering some simple questions about me. It's a little bit of a get to know me video for those of you who don't actually see me on a regular basis. I'm looking forward to seeing the questions because I haven't looked at any of them. I have no idea how to answer, and we're basically winging it, so let's get this video started. So guys, there's 50 questions online from this list that we found. I ain't gonna be doing 50. We're gonna go through a bunch, see which ones we like, and we're gonna put them in. I'm wearing a mesh shirt from Fashion Nova. Pants are just some basic jeans from American Eagle, nothing crazy. Shoes, Nike, can't get any more basic than that. I don't want to say that any breakup is necessarily good, but at the same time, when you're ending a relationship, you should try to look at the good that comes out of it, because if you're actually in a relationship that doesn't work out, there's some kind of reason, whether it's not the right timing, whether it's not with the right person. You have to look at the positives. I am 6'3". I only have one tattoo, I have no piercings at all, and this is my tattoo right here. Can't really see how it looks on frame, but obviously I got this tattoo after Lady Gaga. She has the same exact tattoo on her wrist, and I always loved peace signs, so I decided that, why not get a tribute to Gaga as a tattoo for her first. My favorite artist, it's so funny, everybody who's watching probably is laughing right now. My favorite artist is Lady Gaga, no comment. My favorite song in general is Bad Romance by Lady Gaga, and just so happens that it's by my favorite artist. There is a little bit of bias in there, but it's the song that always makes me dance and have a great time. My zodiac sign is a Taurus, and nobody judge me. Tauruses are caring, loving, and nice. Get over it.
And stubborn.
And stubborn. And petty.
We're really petty.
We're very petty, but you know what? Petty people are the best people. A quality I look for in a partner is overall kindness. I'm not going to be with somebody who's a total right off the bat. You could be a little sassy, but I need some kindness to make me fall in love. My favorite color is royal blue or a teal.
Really?
Kind of a tie. Not black. Black isn't a color. I like to wear black all the time though. Usually I only take my showers for about 5 minutes because that's the only amount of time I give myself. My turn-offs. There's just so many, it's so hard to pick one. I would say I can't be with somebody or be friends with somebody who constantly talks about themselves. I know that it's natural and I do it all the time like any human would, but when those people just do it too much. So that's a turn-off. None. I'm not proud of the fact that I've never read any books. I would say that when I was little, I definitely read Magic Treehouse. I definitely attempted to read things like Aragon, things that I found interesting like Harry Potter, things that I had, movies to back up. I'm somebody who can't really focus on a page of text. I can definitely read out loud very well, but the processing just doesn't work for me. The last show I watched was Game of Thrones. Actually, it's usually Keeping Up with the Kardashians or Dance Moms or Jersey Shore or Golden Girls or Reba or The Nanny. Those are my main shows that I usually watch like all the time, but I just recently got into Game of Thrones. My favorite food. If I had to pick one, I would say pizza, cheeseburgers, or spaghetti. That's my one. A place I want to visit is Italy. Who doesn't want to see Italy? If we're talking what my favorite kind of candy is, I definitely think sweet. I'm into sour stuff. I just, personally I would rather have, a piece of chocolate. But all I like are Reese's peanut butter cups, M&Ms, Hershey bars, Kit Kats. the basics. I'm not really into dark chocolate, white chocolate, any of that kind of stuff. Just milk chocolate, and only really from Hershey's. If you give me a box of chocolates for Valentine's Day, thank you so much, and I definitely will post about it and brag about you for weeks. I probably won't eat one piece of the chocolate. Sorry. I have played the French horn, and it's really cool because I played the French horn ever since 4th grade. I could still pick it up and play it like I left high school yesterday. But it's so sad because I haven't played one in almost 3 years now. But I was so good. I could have been better. I'll say that, because all of my teachers would laugh at me if they saw me right now, because they'd be like, you were good. And you know, I was good, but the thing that I always valued about my teachers is that they knew I could always do better, and you know, I kind of regret not pushing myself as much as I should have. The last sport that I've played, if we're going by, you know, ball sports, basketball. If we're talking about sports in terms of exercise, recreational activities, I was in a very intense show choir for about 2.5 years. And, you know, people would say, oh, a show choir, that's not a sport. But it was very intense dancing. It was lifting. It was a lot of different technical moves when it came to choreography. So it's not something that was necessarily like easy that anybody could do. So I would definitely say that that's a sport. I did that way more than I did basketball or baseball. Years-wise, I did basketball and baseball way more. However, effort and dedication and strength, that definitely went into vocal motion, my show choir. The last song that I sang is Shallow by Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. No comment. Technically that I was straight, I'll play the gay card, just because I've lied so much, I can't even think. I'm sure all of you people can agree with me. Let me know in the comments if you've lied. Yeah, none of you are gonna let me know. My biggest superstitions are just some basic Italian superstitions that my dad obviously passed along to me, because I get everything from my dad. Every time I knock over a salt shaker, I always throw it over my left shoulder or the right. I usually do both because I don't always remember. I know other people do that too. I hate splitting poles. I hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. I also hate stepping on a line or a crack when walking. I still don't. I don't know if it's like slight OCD, but I have a lot of superstitions. Have I ever ghosted somebody? Yes. Just like all of you have. Sometimes it doesn't work out. If I had a Freaky Friday moment, I would easily want to be Kim Kardashian West. The most insulting thing to do in any situation is to not give somebody your full attention if they're speaking to you. And I'm a victim of this, everybody is. But if your mother is speaking to you, as long as you're not in the middle of a conversation on your phone already, definitely give her your 100%. If not, just tell her, you know, Mom, just 1 second, I just have to finish this convo, and then give her your full attention. I think that it's the most disrespectful thing to anybody, especially a stranger, if you're not giving them your full attention, if they're just trying to communicate with you. So I just wanted this video to be a little short and sweet, little get to know me video where I do some TMI questions. I didn't really think the questions were all that hard. Listen, people ask me the weirdest shit every single day. I don't care. I tell. People don't ask me, I just tell it. Just tell it how it is. Thank you again for joining me for this video. If you can, just let me know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel and follow me on all social media, as well as my assistant, my beautiful sister, Isabella. Follow her. All of her social medias in the description down below, along with mine. So thank you again for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one. This is Michael David, signing off.